Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
For 21st Century Fox, minus 2.72%. This year's World Cup was essentially decided when the U.S. men's team lost to Trinidad and Tobago last October, and so failed to qualify for the tournament for the first time since 1986. Without a U.S. team, early World Cup rounds on Fox's networks drew nearly a third fewer viewers than in 2014, and the company is now expected to lose money on the 2018 tournament, according to people familiar with the situation. The ratings suggest that the growth in soccer's popularity in the U.S. in recent years doesn't translate to TV viewing unless the national team is involved. They also are a reminder that big-ticket sports media deals, seen as among the safer bets in a pay-TV industry buffeted by viewership fragmentation and cord-cutting, can carry risks. Ratings for this year's Winter Olympics were down, and the Super Bowl had its smallest audience in nearly a decade. Team USA Effect TV ratings are down substantially for this year's World Cup, with the U.S. team not participating. Source: Nielsen. Fox will spend some $900 million on soccer rights through the 2026 World Cup, and plans to focus even more on sports if it follows through on a sale of entertainment assets to either Walt Disney Company or Comcast Core. A Fox spokesman said ad revenue for this World Cup is on pace to beat the 2014 figure, and the company is doing better than it initially projected when the U.S. failed to qualify. Still, viewership of the 2018 tournament on Fox's broadcast network and its cable channel Fox Sports 1 averaged 2.6 million through the quarterfinals, down about 32% from the 2014 tournament, which aired on Disney's ESPN and ABC. The fact that the U.S. team didn't make it was a real setback for Fox, said sports and media industry consultant Mark Gannis. When the U.S. team failed to qualify, Fox cut its production budget significantly and adjusted its ratings estimates for advertisers, people familiar with the matter said. But it hasn't been able to deliver the audiences it guaranteed in ad deals, forcing it to provide additional ad time, make goods, as compensation to some advertisers, ad executives said. The ratings are also being hurt by the early start times for games. The 2014 tournament was in Brazil, a much more convenient time zone for U.S. viewers than this year's venue, Russia. Even factoring out the U.S. team's absence, the audience for much of the 2018 tournament has been smaller than in 2014. Ratings have ticked up recently, and last Saturday's quarterfinal matches on Fox scored higher ratings than the corresponding games in the 2014 tournament. Fox and News Corp, NWSA -0.86%. Parent of the Wall Street Journal, share common ownership. World Cup telecasts on Comcast's Telemundo, which has the Spanish-language rights, and paid even more than Fox, have similarly drawn smaller audiences than the 2014 games on Univision. Like Fox, Telemundo won't show a profit for the World Cup, people familiar with the matter said. A Telemundo spokesman declined to comment on the profitability of telecasts. But Telemundo executives said its ratings are new highs for the network. The World Cup is Broadway, it gets you noticed, said Ray Warren, president of Telemundo Sports. Fox and Telemundo have generated strong online viewership. Telemundo's digital streams have racked up 14.4 million unique users to date and 125 million live streams. As of July 7, Fox's World Cup TV ad revenue was roughly $107 million and Telemundo's about $127 million, ad research firm iSpot estimates, based on in-game ads. Both generate additional revenue through promotional and marketing partnerships. Ad revenue from the 2014 tournament was roughly $336 million for Univision and $187 million for Disney, ad tracking firm Cantor Media estimates, including pre-game and post-game ads. Last Saturday's quarter-final matches, which included England's 2-0 win over Sweden, scored higher ratings than the corresponding games in the 2014 tournament. Photo Ricardo Moreira/Zuma Press. Both Fox and Telemundo are roughly 7% to 10% below the ratings they projected for advertisers, according to one ad buyer. Our goal is to have everybody come out of this delivered and whole with what they purchased from us.